Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha, Kodash. Honors be to the apostles and the elders who are most on the road well. Peace, blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. To Wadi Al-Bashim Shai for another day, to push this truth, man. The only way you should want to get out of this place is getting beamed up or being a martyr, man. Sometimes you get depressed. You have that depression demon. Maybe you're vexed, irritated, whatever. Sometimes you have those thoughts like, damn, because sometimes you do think like that, like, damn, I just want to, I want to drop dead. And it's like, you really, you shouldn't have those thoughts. Because, yes, you wake up and it's another day of plantation, it's another day, bills, it's another, but at the same time, you got to be optimistic in this truth, man. We, like Pascal Bar constantly says, we got to be visionaries. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yahweh Shai said that, man, 2,000 years ago. So if it was at hand then, how much more so now? Okay, which is 2 days later, in the Most High's time, man. Okay? And that's in Peter's. Right? So, every day is a chance to continue praising the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. Remember, Yahweh is the God of the living, not the dead. Okay? You can't praise the Lord if you're dead, man. Your body's in the ground. Your spirit's in the spirit world, but we saying, you get what I mean. All right? But, we got to be optimistic in this truth, man. And that's why you gotta, that's why brothers go into that. You shouldn't be depressed, Of course, we're going to have moments and things of that nature, especially being in the flesh, and you're going to have worries, doubts. You're going to, it's just part of growing in this truth, demons, all of that. But you constantly need to understand, because what did Yahweh Shai say? I believe it's in Matthew, the 5th chapter. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven first, and all these things shall be added on to you. Okay? Not the demons and sorrows and such, but all the things that you're worrying about. You're going to be all right. The Lord's going to take care of you, man. You're seeking and focusing on the kingdom of heaven, which is what this whole thing is about, is striving for the truth unto death in hopes that we're going to receive mercy from Yahweh Shema Shai with faith and sincerity. That's what this is all about, okay? It's ain't about who can bring out the most precepts, ain't about who can make the longest video, It's ain't about who can have the biggest camp. This is about exalting the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, doing, basically fulfilling Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 to the best for our ability, and praying and hoping for the mercy of the Lord, man. So in this lesson, I just wanted to bring this topic out. The joy of the kingdom. Okay, I just wanted to go into the kingdom real quick. Lord was exhorting, because I was listening to, Vibrations yesterday, which I had heard Ali Ashawamba speak on this. I was like, oh, let me look that up. Vibrations. Beautiful. Okay. There was one that I had to replay it like 5, 6, 7, 8 times, man. Because I had this joy like spark in my head, because you had some as chill or calm, but then one came on, it was like, wow. I just felt immense joy in my spirit, because it reminded me of the kingdom of heaven, man, peace and harmony, and all these other things. Because we constantly talk about, we're going to have the heathens under subjection, and these things are great. Being on top, these things are great. But one of the biggest things that I love about the kingdom of heaven is the fact that we're going to be able to serve Yahweh Shema Shai with no restraint. Everything's going to be peace and harmony. It's going to be, it's going to be a walking paradise, man. You walk through a damn forest, hear animals, sunshine coming through the tree. Man, it's going to be beautiful, man. Not going to have to worry about ailments, demons, bills. You're going to have no worries. You're not going to have to worry about enemies. You're not going to have to worry about, damn, is my headlight out? Not going to have to worry about shit, man. Here, you fucking take a breath of air and you're vexed. Because you can't even breathe without knowing that you're getting fucked up. You know? So let me go ahead and get this. Isaiah 65 and 17 is where I'm going to start. It says, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth." Okay, and the word "new" really goes into refreshed. Okay, it's not literally a new planet. It's the same earth, but the rulers of this planet are wicked as of right now. Okay, and in the coming kingdom, they're going to be righteous, starting with Yahweh Shai, King David, and the rest of the elect, man, on down. So it's going to be a world that's refreshed and started over, essentially, in righteousness, man. Okay? It says, "And the former should not be remembered nor come into mind." Because who the hell is going to, this ain't going to be like ancient Egypt where, we came out of Egypt and some Israelites were like, yeah, you know what? It was better back there. Ain't no Israelite in the kingdom of heaven going to say that, man. Nobody's going to want to even... of course we may think and tell our children about America and all that, but we ain't, man, no, we don't want nothing to do with that shit, okay? Because we knew that wasn't it. Even Israelites that put their trust in America, when they're in the kingdom of heaven, they're not going to, look back at that. They're gonna feel shame because they put their trust in America. And they're gonna be like, damn, I can't believe I trusted in that bullshit, It says, "But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. There shall be no more hence an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days." Right, so there ain't gonna be no more death for the children of Israel, man. Okay? And why is that? Because we're gonna have those new bodies that aren't subject to sin. Okay? Because remember, in Romans it tells you the wages of sin is death. So without sin, there's no death. Okay? Because pursuant to Hebrews 8 chapter, Ezekiel 37, Jeremiah, I want to say 31, is it? Or 33? I believe it's 31. Going into the new covenant, we're going to have the laws written in us. We're going to be perfect, man. Just as Yahweh Shai was. Except even Yahweh Shai, when he came, since he was in the flesh, he had to, he had to fast, he had to battle demons, all this and that, Now, of course, we're going to do the righteous acts and do the thing, keep the days like Day of Atonement and all of that. But we ain't going to need to, fast demons off us. We're not going to need to pray for demons to get off. We're not going to have to deal with demons or anything like that. We're going to be completely righteous, 100%, 360 all around, man. 25/8. Okay? With Yahweh Shai coming in the flesh and still being perfect, oh man, that was unheard of, And that's what makes him so great. Yahweh exalted his son after he sacrificed himself for Israel. Now look where he is, man. The right hand of the Heavenly Father, and rightfully so. And he's going to get glorified, man. Okay? It says, "For the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed." It says, "And they shall build houses and inhabit them," because, man, first of all, Jake don't even be building houses right now, on that level. And plus it goes in, there was, I believe it's in the curses, how you going to build or you going to do this and that, and somebody else is going to reap the benefits of it. All right, especially going into slavery, man. We built up America, all right, the United States, and various other countries, man. It says, really the whole planet, if we're going to be honest, man. Jake is the salt of the earth. Jake is what makes his planet, so vibrant and creative and flowing. It makes it so abundant. And that's all because Yahweh B'Shem Shai's mercy and grace upon our nation. The blessings, the abilities and the minds and the spirits that the Lord has put in us, because we're not the same as other nations, man. Deuteronomy 7:6. Okay? You also have 2 Ezra 6, towards the end of the chapter, it talks about how these other nations are nothing. It says, they shall build, and they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. They shall not build and another inhabit, they shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and their offspring with them. All right, because you got to remember the 2/3 are going to come through the loins of the elect. Okay? And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. And this last verse really, puts that peace and harmony in perspective even more. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and dust shall be the serpent's meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, saith the Lord. It's going to be nothing but peace and harmony, man. These other nations are going to be happy that we're in rulership. Except, of course, our main rival, the antagonist, Esau, Edom. Because they're prideful as all hell, and they're going to get it the worst. Okay? But it's going to be peace and harmony out here, man. Okay? It's going to be beautiful. And that's what that vibration was allowing me to feel. Like this, I just felt great. Like, and that's just hearing certain sounds and meditating on the kingdom, we feel happy, let alone actually being there. So okay, that's what we fighting for, man. That's what we fight. Revelations 24. Goodness gracious. Revelations 20:4. Salaki. Oh no, 21:4. Salaki. Revelations 21:4, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. That speaks for itself, man. Okay? All this stuff is going to be done away with. All right? Jesus Christ, Allah, Buddha, Moses, all this wickedness, all these idols, all this idolatry is all going to be done away with once Yahweh Shai returns and America is destroyed, man. And there ain't going to be no more death, sorrow, crying for us no more. There's going to be no more captivities. There's going to be no more, worries, period. Okay? It's going to be perfect, man. Let me go ahead and get this. I believe it's in Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4:17-18. And it reads, for our light affliction, because that's what this is, man. It don't matter what you're going through. Look at the reward. Okay? That speaks for itself, man. I don't need to really say anything other than that. What you're going through is nothing compared to the reward that you're going to reap. Okay? Which is but for a moment. It's temporal. Okay? It's not going to... You having car notes and you having back pain and you having to work 14-hour shifts, whatever, that's not forever, man. Okay? It's temporal. But a moment worketh for us a far more exceeding glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal. All this stuff, man. Your house, your car, your job, all right, bills, America. These things are temporal. But the things which are not seen are eternal. Okay, so that's why, especially you shouldn't put your trust in America, in money, in weapons. You shouldn't put your trust in anything except Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, but the thing which is eternal is the kingdom of heaven. That's why it said what? Verse 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, a short period of time, temporal, light work compared to the, lightweight compared to the kingdom of heaven, the reward for us worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Okay. But yeah, so Lord will that this was exhorting and brought joy to you. And I wanted to play the song in the background, but I couldn't quite get the live stream going on the computer, so Figure that out some other time. But Lord will that this was edifying and exhorting to the elect. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem HaKodash. Love honors be to the apostle and the others, great millstone, and rule well. Peace, blessing, salutations to the Lord for the elect. With that said, Shalom, Mawatha Wabah.